biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We've made it, we've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? It's the magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another, they played for one another. And I can't wait, you can't wait, the world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Complete on a slant to Watson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down.
Check.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard
Yellow,
line.
22. Hey, cross field. Hut.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
2nd and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Completing number 9, Christian Watson. A gain of 2 on the play.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go. Yellow, 43, 52 plus.
Love now to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Packers first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Love out of the shotgun. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready, ready.
Jacobs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Set, go. 52 Blues. Ready.
On the sneak, it's Long. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. So no luck in that final yard, Brock. They simply lost that battle up front. Didn't get the push they needed.
Yeah, give some real credit to that group defensively, right? It is just right off the jump. Who creates that surge, that pad level? Defense got the job done.
On the set.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Set.
Jacobs trying to run his way in. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack them.
His first throw is an interception. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
At the 43-yard line.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
17 more yards. Move those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. The Packers on top early. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Lawrence now off the play action. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's got it near the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
32. Drill green. Field black.
Third and long for him here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, time.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He finds some space again. And he gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets to that field, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
They don't pick up anything there, and now it's second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
To the air with Love. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Now we have our 2-minute warning. And it's the Packers. With it, 1st and 10.
On the set. Sit. Mega. Set. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
12 yards. That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Love. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. Field black. Cut, cut.
Once more, it's Love. This is caught inside the 15. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A gain of 39 yards. That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Black Ultra. Green Jacket. Cut.
Stick it in the air. Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here.
Set. Ready. We're 50. Green. Set.
Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Down. Hey, check Mega. Yellow. 22. Smash red. Smash red. Set.
Love from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey. 11. Hey, I'm going. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. His return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Set hut. Slide through. 45. White. Claws red. 6. Mega. Ready?
Love now. That's completed right side. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. The Packers take their first time out. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw. Here's Love. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
11, 30 left. We're at 23. Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Will wind up out of bounds on the return as they take over at the enemy 40 following that INT. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right, 97, right.
Love with it on first down. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That is Caleb Ransell. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Getting set here. 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pin. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's go now. Right, 95.
3rd and long, here's Love. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
For the Packers.
Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. He cuts it right. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, easy. Route. Son. Hey, I'm going. 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. It is cut left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. Has some space inside the 15. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Another Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
On the ground, Tootin. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He brings it in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple yards on that run, and this sets up 4th and goal. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Little knocks it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Kraft has it. And they are all the way to that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good. For the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jacobs will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and
Love out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
touchdown, Packers.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, so go. Hey, kill. Safe right.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Hits him on the end route. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. The Packers with the football, hoping they can put up some points and keep their title hopes alive. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Shot. 7:52 blue. Right through.
Shotgun now for Love. And the defender comes away with it. Chad Moma's got it. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
At their own 14-yard line.
Running here with Tootin. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Lawrence to throw it. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Josh
Hey,
Jacobs.
eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Red, yellow, excuse, yellow. Black shot. Hut, hut.
He'll throw it. Has it at the 7.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Blue striker. Field black.
Desperation time here on 4th. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. And he hits that point after, so we're all set up for a heck of a finish here. We're tied in the final frame of the Super Bowl. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Shooting with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Taking on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
8-yard line.
Now it's 2. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion! Hey, go, Josh. Great job. Well done, Josh. Go, let's go.
Setting up to pass. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Hey. Focus.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Etienne again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Play straight ahead. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So everything comes down to this from Cam Little. This from 30 yards out. That one is good! And he's done it! They've done it! They've won the Super Bowl! And Duval is going to get loud and stay loud. The Jacksonville Jaguars are Super Bowl champions! You think of all the seasons this franchise has gone through, Brock, the great teams they had that came up just a little bit short, the rebuilds that ushered in new, hopeful eras, all of those have led to this moment when they were finally able to claim their first Super Bowl title.
And you know what's so amazing about this mountaintop, Kate, is we're looking out on the field and the confetti and all the players and coaches and families, everyone in the building, and yet you and I know there's so many millions in their town that are just going crazy tonight, being a part of something they've never gotten to experience before.
So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, from our partner Brock Huard and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.